Okay, good morning, on-ramp students. Second period, I want to apologize for having all kinds of technical difficulties yesterday. It was a rough day. So one thing I wanted to cover with y'all was the RET project, just a little more. And so if you go to your class, we have our RET tab, and it's going to be due Friday the 13th. So maybe get in before that if you believe in, if you're superstitious or whatever. So we have a lot of resources for you. This one may be a good one to kind of get you started in things. And then I have some posters for you. Here's one that got an A. Here's one that got a B. Here's a couple that maybe had some mistakes, and you can see why, these non-examples of things that they did wrong. And then if you keep on scrolling down, remember I have your instructions, and so that's going to be most important of all. So remember, this is going to be about 250 word essay, 225 to 250 words. You need to, pick a topic. A good idea if you're still struggling to pick a topic, look at those terms from the different study guides. It can be any topic from the fall semester or the K semester. So if you do anything after the Civil War, it won't count because that's next semester. So make sure it fits with where we're at. Now, the sourcing's kind of a challenging part, and that's what I told y'all to be looking ahead of time. You need at least one and no more than two images. An image can be a photograph, a painting, a graph, table, whatever. Another kind of a slight recommendation, I think, the older the material is, the harder it can be to find these sources. So things in the 1800s might be a little easier than things in the 1700s, just because the more and more current we get, the easier it gets to find primary sources. And you want to find things that fit in with your argument. They're going to make your argument stronger. Or you can also use something from a source written, in your writing, and you can use it to make a counter argument, which means you can show it and then you can prove it wrong if you have the evidence to prove something wrong. But make sure it fits. Your thesis is kind of what your argument is. My other advice, based on students in the past, you can summarize a little, but this is not a summary. If the graders want a summary, they can go to Wikipedia or SparkNotes. They're not looking for a summary. They're looking for you being able to kind of make your own argument. Remember, our poster is 11 by 17, and then under that, you're able to cite the sources. So make sure we go through these guidelines. You do a clearly defined appropriate topic that is related to K semester history. You have at least two primary written sources, as it says here. Any other course material also. Okay. All you have to have is one visual element. You can also have two if you want. You cannot have more than two, and it tells you what these things can be. But remember, you have to go through these sources, and a little challenging, but you have to do that. Okay, a couple of things that I just want to remind everyone. These are the formats. I gave y'all a video for Google Slides, sizing it up to the correct size. Now, one thing you need to do, make sure you have your UTEID up in the top right-hand corner. That is required. They're going to do thousands of students around the state. There's chances there may be someone out there that has a name, same name as you or similar. And then you must also include your citations. They're going to be in the same document. Now, if you look at your examples that I'm going to go to in just a second, you'll see that how they did that. Okay, so it goes into the citations here. You're going to use the Chicago style. I've posted a document on how to do that. Just follow the format. And then here's your rubric for the grades. So I'm going to go back just a second. So let's look at a good example. So we've got our topic. We've got a primary source image from when it happened. I actually visited that place, and it's pretty intense. But you can see how the writing is, and you can see how there's quotes in there to fit in with the arguments. Okay, if we go on down, it's under. You can basically see it's the next one. Here we have our citations. Primary source, then you got Einstein, and then you even have your image source. Excuse me with the announcement. Okay. Here's another one about the KKK. Notice name here, UTEID. They have their topic. So they didn't just do the KKK, they did the KKK re-emerging in the 1920s. So they specified it a little more. They've got their information. And then another poster, they have their primary source photographs from the time period, and then here you see their sourcing. Okay, notice American Yop. This is actually one of the UT sources. Now you would not be able to use this topic this semester. You would be able to use this topic next semester. We haven't quite got there yet. Anyways, I just want to encourage y'all. The RET is a good opportunity for you to bring your college grade up, and I know you can all can do it, and you can do it well. The main thing is just follow the instructions and try to make formulate your own argument. Just make sure you follow the instructions. You do stuff from our class. Look at any of those 5 units from this semester. Look at the study guides. Those terms can give you ideas of topics. And if your first topic doesn't work, there's other topics you can do if you're having trouble with the resources. But anyways, remember that's due on Friday before 11:55. You'll upload that straight to Canvas. If you're unsure where that is, please reach out. And again, I'm sorry about yesterday with the technical issues, but I wish you all the best of luck. I know you can do well, and reach out if you have any last minute questions.